joining us now is a very special newsmaker. I'm joined by Aaditya Thackeray of the Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Shiv Sena, as it's now being called. Are you okay with that name, Aaditya Thackeray, at the very outset? Do you believe that being called Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Sena is for you a fair game that the Election Commission has played, considering the other side, that is the Eknath Shinde group, has been called Balasaheb Thackeray Sena or Balasaheb Thackeray Sena? Are you okay with what has been done by the Election Commission?
So, Rajdeep ji, I think you've succinctly very well put it, because when we were given the name, of course we are contesting and our claim still remains on Shiv Sena and the bow and arrow, and that will go on, because what has happened is purely Gaddari, it's betrayal, and that cannot be legitimized. Having said that, for the interim period, they've given us the name Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray and have given us the symbol of a mashal. Now, Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, that actually brings everything together, and even the EC has proved that you cannot separate Shiv Sena from Uddhav from Balasaheb Thackeray. I think that is very, very important in the eyes of the EC and in the eyes of the people. The other name that we have got, Balasaheb and Shiv Sena. Now, they haven't got Balasaheb Thackeray and Shiv Sena. So there are multiple Balasahebs across the country. So it could be anyone's Shiv Sena that they are trying to run. That is up to them. But Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray also is very important for us, because in the last 2.5 years, the people of Maharashtra and the people of the country have seen the work of Mr. Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray while being the Chief Minister, his administrative capacities, his inclusive politics, and taking everyone together towards sustainable development. And that has been appreciated by everyone. Everyone has seen him as a Kutumba Pramukh, as a family man for the entire state of Maharashtra. And I think that takes us to every home now.
But the fact is that, even 6 months ago, one would have not imagined, or even 3 months ago, a situation where the Shiv Sena and its bow and arrow, which is your traditional symbol, A, would be frozen, and B, you would now have effectively two groups competing for the legacy of Balasaheb Thackeray, which is effectively what has happened. So while you can claim that, you are satisfied for now, surely you and indeed the Shiv Senics will wonder about divided loyalties of your Shiv Sena today.
Rajdeep ji, you have covered politics for decades now, and you've seen politics of India very, very closely. You've seen world politics also. But the kind of politics that is happening in our state today, that is, the way it is being divisive, the way it is being, trying to fool the people, I think it's never happened before. As someone who's 32 years old, this kind of vindictive politics, this kind of low-grade, dirty politics is something I had never expected when I stepped into politics 10 years ago. And this is not something what I thought was politics. I always thought that politics was about helping the people, serving the people. Yes, when you're in an election, you have allegations and counter-allegations, you've got name-calling, and I've seen that. But there's always been not a fine line, but a very thick line dividing vindictive politics from electoral politics in Maharashtra, which has sort of blurred today. As far as the loyalties go, if you see, I've been touring across Maharashtra. You have been also, taking a lot of feedback from Maharashtra and the people. The loyalties of the 40 Gaddars can be challenged, even within themselves, because those who couldn't be loyal to the man who gave them everything cannot be loyal to themselves, to their families, to the people that they've stuck to today. But the loyalties of the people on ground, both political and non-political, largely because of the work that we've done in the past 2.5 years, are strongly with Uddhav Saheb.
But the fact is that 40 out of 55 left you. So the question will be the Shinde Sena or the Balasaheb Sena, Shiv Sena is claiming now that they have a majority of the legislators with them. They claim also majority of the organization is with them, and therefore purely on the strength of numbers they are the real Shiv Sena. So presumably this battle is far from over and will probably be only settled when the municipal corporation elections are held in Mumbai and indeed across Maharashtra in a few months from now.
Oh yeah, they can actually, go to an extent of even claiming the UN Security Council to be with them, and the G5, the G7, G20 to be with them in a global perspective. But if you see on the Dasara rally day, there was only one Dasara rally at the Shiva Tirtha. The other one, which was, sort of a mela going on, you saw, even though they had 40 of the legislative assembly members out there with them, you had some of the ministers dozing off on the stage. You had a crowd that was quickly emptying out by the middle of the meeting. You also had channels actually going into buses that were bringing people there, almost 1,500 buses or something. I think they've spent 10 crores on only the buses, and the people who were coming in, you could find some of them, literally some of them who were caught on some channels were the labor from, other states, some people who had come to do work from Bihar, Bengal, UP, other states of the country, and they didn't even know where they were going or who they were going to listen to. I think that is the sad state of the illegal chief minister of Maharashtra today, that to listen to them, to listen to his group, he had to bring in people, from different states, and he didn't have people on ground.